strengths and assets are of the community?
That's a hard
A
one.
citizen of.
I feel like when there's something, like when there's a need or something like that, I feel like the community really comes together
Yeah.
and is willing to help.
People
like,
that are in need, whether it be medical conditions, if it's cancer or a child, I feel like we do a lot of rallying together, like to help people that people don't even know. I mean, just like they had the volleyball contribution, and they raised a ton of money for somebody in the community, you know.
right.
And then you mentioned like they utilize the access to healthcare. So you think there's like I guess like a large availability to like access to healthcare here?
Yeah, I think so. I do. I think
would
there's
disagree.
plenty of doctors. I mean, I think there's always a doctor that you can get into.
I think there's a huge problem with primary care doctors. Like, I think you can always have access to health care, meaning that you can go to the ER or there's urgent care clinics and that kind of stuff. But, like, access to primary care doctors, I don't feel like is very, like, for adults at least. Because there's not very many doctors in town that will take new clients. Do you feel like that, or is it just me?
I guess I'm thinking of Kim, where she takes all that's not taken by other people.
Right.
And maybe because I've never had a problem with that. You know what I mean? Like,
I hear a lot of people saying it's difficult to find a primary care doctor in town. Just
Yeah.
There's
because
a lot of
the
them
doctors
here.
don't see new patients anymore because they've already got a huge clientele, so they won't see any new patients.
So there's like access to, you know, like urgent cares and stuff like
Right.
that. But then there's really not like specialized physicians either. You know,
Right.
like everybody, like they would have to be referred somewhere else.
Yeah,
think
there's
so?
not a huge amount of special. I mean,
Yeah.
the hospital has, you know, like general surgery and that kind of stuff.
they used to have, like, cardiologists and stuff come here. I know they had a peds cardiologist that always came over by Walmart, which was helpful for people that couldn't travel to Louisville. They still do that, but I have a friend that took their child there. So there is some access to stuff that you would think would only be in bigger cities.
Right. So
They
what do
travel
you
here.
think there would be like an area of improvement? for
I
the
kind of wish there was
community?
more programs to help people who, I don't want to say people who can't help themselves, but like a lot of people, we're nurses, so we have the knowledge of what's available and what, we both worked at the hospital, so we know a lot of what's available and that kind of thing, but I mean, a lot of people don't know how to help themselves kind of thing, you know,
Right.
so for
They
just,
don't know where to turn to.
right, people, somewhere that somebody can go to that say, hey, this is what issues I have, like, where can I go to, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people who have multiple health issues or anything like that don't know where they can
Or
get
even with,
access
like,
to those
housing,
things.
like, I don't know, just little things we see through our kids here. They don't know where to turn to, and we, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
issues in the home or anything like that.
So like concerns of community members. So I feel like you guys would be concerned with like the kids that you see, you know, like are they getting food over the weekend and stuff like that.
Right.
Could you think of any more like concerns you all have regarding?
I feel like housing, like not necessarily having a place to stay, but there's a lot of kids that live in nasty houses, and I mean, you know, and or they have bugs and they don't know how to get rid of them. They don't have the money to pay for that or the access to get a new mattress, or you know, that's a big issue, I think.
Mm-hmm. We see that a lot
A
here,
lot.
like
And
you call a parent and they don't, I mean, they'll acknowledge that it's there, but they don't have the means or really even, I mean, not everybody can go out and buy a couple $100 mattress, and then if you don't fix the problem, your couple $100 mattress that you have used all your extra money to buy for, it's just infested again or whatever. And I think we have some programs available, but of course, like, you can't, it's hard to help everybody.
yeah.
And there's not enough resources, funding for that kind of thing gets cut so bad, there's not enough resources to help.
Really, the only thing we can do is call social services with that kind of thing, and not necessarily to turn them in, but to get them the help they need. And a lot of times, they don't have time to deal with stuff
Right.
like that that seems petty to them, you know.
Yeah.